Brought to you by Monroe Insurance Consultants. Business insurance with a personal touch.
Brought to you by Whigham's Wine Cellars, specialists in seafood with a massive choice of fine wines and champagne.
This afternoon we're at Hughenden, where Hillhead Jordanhill take on Edinburgh Accies in Premier 2. Accies are top of the table and pretty much assured of a top 4 spot going into the playoffs. And Hills, although they're in 6th spot, well, a win today with 2 games still to go before the split, they might just get one of those coveted top 4 spots as well. Early on, Accies solid there at the line out, and the big men getting in there. Robin Snape and Greg Campbell getting that drive on. Joe Stafford, the Hills hooker, trying to do something about it, but Accies going on and on and on. That's a good 20-25 metres, and finally, while the ball comes out there, it looked as though they were going to get the penalty, but it's into midfield. Great bake there by Gavin Douglas onto Ian Bertanussen. Bertanussen slicing through the defence. He's got a man outside him, now inside him. That man's Jamie Soule, and Soule in for an absolute beauty after only 5 minutes to take Accies 5-0 ahead. Not the easiest of kicks for number 10 Stuart Evans, but straight through the posts. 7-0, and Accies looking good. Hills hit back though, and 5 minutes later it was their turn to get a wee bit of a nudge on in the driving maul, and that was looking good. Joe Stafford coming away over the 22, Breingen on there, popped it up to Donald Pitcatley. We knock on, but Fraser Bulhari, the referee, spotted an offence, and the ever-reliable boot of Gus Twaddle sticking it through the post to get Hills on the board after 11 minutes. Hills looking pretty confident, and fumble there by Robin Snape at the line out, and taken on there by Stuart Ross. Look at him bouncing off the tacklers there, laid back for David Armstrong. And Hills there in numbers, taken on again by Cammy Hogg, getting closer and closer to the line. Gabby McCulloch, Robbie Williamson, Gus Twaddle steaming up on the outside and over for a cracker of a try, or at least what looked like it, until referee Fraser Bulhari said no. You were held up there, but Hills got the scrum. Wee bit of a nudge on there. Ball out to Cammy McCulloch, and beautiful run around there by the number 10. Opened up the Accies defence and in under the posts. And that one takes Hills into the lead with a kick to come. And Gus Twaddle makes the margin 3 points after 20 minutes. Hills keeping up the pressure, got the territory, using their big men. Duncan McCartney thundering on there. David Armstrong bringing in Willie Golden and Joe Stafford. The front row in unison. Flipping the ball out again. Lovely hands. Armstrong making the extra man, and Haddon McPherson got a wee sniff of the line, and that was all he needed to go over in the corner. 5 minutes before half time, and great counter attack there by Matt Cooper. He got plenty of support, and Jamie Soule getting in behind the Hills defence. They had a scramble a bit there to put a stop to that one. But when the ball got to Gavin Douglas, the centre, opened up the defence in under the posts. Cheeky wee show of the ball there. And Stuart Evans' conversion, taking the score to Hills 15, Accies 14 at half-time.
Scrum Magazine. Subscribe online at scrummagazine.com.
Brought to you by Monroe Insurance Consultants. Business insurance with a personal touch.
Brought to you by Whigham's Wine Cellars, specialists in seafood with a massive choice of fine wines and champagne.
Hills taking the slenderest of leads into the second half, but they started off with a bang into the 22, and good linking there. The ball out to Robbie Williamson, laying it back. Referees spotted an offence, and Willie Golden trying to go through there, but nothing much happening. Back for Gus Twaddle to stick over the penalty and stretch that to a 4-point lead after 4 minutes of the second half. Accies knew they were going to have to do something sharpish to get back into the game. Number 8, Tom Drennan in midfield. Great floating pass out there to Sam Aiken. And was he going to outstrip the defence? Not quite, but support on the inside from Jamie Soule. Wee bit of juggling there. And over for his second try. And that put Accies into a 1-point lead after 50 minutes. Still nothing in it. Going up to the hour mark. And then, whoa, watch Matt Cooper come off his wing, slicing through the defence. We chip ahead from the 10-metre line, and the race is on between Cooper and Gus Twaddle. And who got it? Well, the post got it, actually. And the referee, not happy that a try was scored, brings it back. Scrum to Accies, and a big push on there. And something went wrong in the Hill scrum. Fraser Mulharry spotted it, and Gavin Douglas extracted the penalty. Hills by no means out of it though. Line out deep inside the Accies red zone. Big drive on there. All the big men coming in. Duncan McCartney joining in that one. Willie Golden in at the back. Hills edging forward, trying it round the fringes. Stuart Ross taken out there by Andy Lamb. Getting closer and closer to the line, but the Accies defence still pretty solid. Again, Ross trying to force his way over. Look at that, bodies flying everywhere. Where's the ball? Well, it's under there somewhere, and it's not a try. A couple of minutes later, Hills still in the danger zone, and out there to Joe Stafford. Stafford trying to get through, but stopped by Robin Snape, Armstrong, Williamson, Dan Whitco, and you got Gus Twaddle steaming up there onto the 22, knocked over by Teague, and the referees spotted an offence, and no chance of that going any further. No advantage to Hills. And straight between the posts again by Twaddle. 60 minutes gone, only 1 point in it. Anybody's game with the final quarter approaching. A couple of minutes later, into midfield, tackled by Tom Drennan. Ball goes loose. Was Drennan on his feet when he picked that one up? Referee reckons so, although the cognoscenti in the crowd disagreed. Quick ball for Accies. Sam Aiken out to Matt Cooper. Cooper again stretching the defence. Jamie Soule inside. Well taken. And look at that ball to Sam Aiken. And look at Aiken go. The Hills defence absolutely shredded there. Aiken in under the post for the bonus point try. Yeah, you can see how much they enjoyed that one, and rightly so. An absolute beauty. Important kick by Gavin Douglas, taking Accies more than a score ahead. And Hills gonna have to do something in the last quarter of an hour. But it was Accies who shut the door on their chances. Ian Bertinussen taking on a couple of tacklers there. Inside to Chris Dickey. Dickey, lovely offload. And Jamie Soule in for his hat-trick. And that sealed the game for Accies.
Yeah, we knew Hills would be very strong up front. They've got a really big pack. So we knew we had to meet that up front. They've got some good players, Joe Stafford and a couple of other big second rower. So we knew we had to come and meet them. But we knew if we stuck with them, they'd tire. They're big lads and we're quite a fit side. So we just stuck to our game plan, and it came good for us at the end. But they're a very good side, and I think they'll press for the top four.
Hills were good in the first half, pressurised us, but I just felt that the last 20-25 minutes we just pulled away from them, and I think we just had better fitness in them in the end. But they're a good side, as Dan said, and I think they'll push for top four.
So Accies stay top of the table, and Hill's chances of getting into that top four are slipping away. Probably the last time we'll be at Hughenden before the Bulldozers come in. But Hills can console themselves, having made a great contribution to a cracking match. This is Ron Evans for Scottish Rugby Television at Hughenden.